Okay, guys, so I just watched Five Nights at Freddy's with my dad. I think my camera is attempting to have face blurring on. It makes my skin look slightly nice. It's not. I have a ton of acne right now. Anyways, so I just watched Five Nights at Freddy's with my dad, and I think I kind of have a similar opinion to lots of people, which I don't know because I blocked out all the news and reviews about Five Nights at Freddy's. I was like, I'm just gonna watch the movie for myself, but not in the theaters. So here's my opinion. I'm gonna try and make this a little fast. But anyways. So of course I loved the way that the set looked and the animatronics and stuff. Like they looked so good and so real, and it was great. Also, I was a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's in 5th grade, so I got a Bonnie a little Bonnie stuffed animal head in my chest over here. So, and then I have a Five Nights at Freddy's mask. I have a Freddy's mask. I don't know. I may have gotten rid of it now, but I used to have a Freddy mask. So, anyways, I am a fan of the original games, just so you know. So obviously, I loved the set, and I loved the way the animatronics looked. It was very cool. And I liked the costumes and stuff. And I feel like, okay, this, like, from the titles and headlines I've seen and from what my dad said, I can understand what people are talking about. So, the story was okay, is what I'm going to say. It was okay. It wasn't great. They could have done better, I think. I think they could have done better. I haven't watched a heck ton of theory videos on Five Nights at Freddy's, and I don't think I remember watching a bunch of them, but I know I watched a few. After I wasn't as into it, I stopped watching it, but the games kept getting made, so I kind of like lost track of all the lore and stuff. But so I think they could have done better. I can't quite pinpoint where. You can watch somebody else if you want to know where they could have done better, but they could have done better, but they didn't do bad. Like, I wouldn't say it was terrible or anything. I would just say it could be better. And then, oh, what was it? Okay, this is something that I told my dad that I realized in talking to him, because he actually started watching the movie, and I was like, oh, look, Five Nights at Freddy's, cool. I was gonna watch it anyway. So, one thing, and I guess my dad said that other people said this too, which is that they could have utilized jump scares a little better. Because if you've played the games, you know that, like, jump scares was a big part of the game. Like, that's really where they got you. I played Five Nights at Freddy's on mute, so the sound didn't scare me because I couldn't hear it. But, the jump scares were always what scared me, right? For the most part, other than, like, the scenery. So they could have utilized jump scares, I think, in the movie. And I agree with lots of people that, it wasn't really scary. Like, it was creepy, but not scary, if that makes sense. Because there is a difference. Like, American Horror Story, most of the time, is creepy, not scary. Like, lots of the stuff they do in that, like, is it freaky and weird? Yeah, but it's not scary. I'm not going to have nightmares about it, and that says a lot because I get nightmares extremely easily. So, that's what I would say, is it was like creepy, because, I mean, like, moving animatronics that, like, have a mind are creepy. The eyes were creepy, but that didn't make it scary. That didn't make me afraid. It just made me a little freaked out, I would say. So, that's some of the stuff I noted in watching it. I think that's the majority of my thoughts. I think Peter Malark did great. I don't know how to say his last name, otherwise I'd say the actor's name. But Peter did great in that movie. I think he did pretty good with the role he was given. Every time he fell asleep, though, the inner game player in me was like, wake up, dude. Wake up. Spoilers. He falls asleep a lot, and he's a night guard. And I'm like, wake up. Freddy's gonna come kill you if you don't. So every time he fell asleep, I was like, oh my goodness, wake up. Now, of course, obviously, spoilers for if you haven't seen it and you don't want spoilers, don't watch this part of the video. But obviously, the yellow bunny dude was really the evil behind it, Matthew Lillard, which is the main reason I watched it. Because the little 5th grader in me, because I liked Five Nights at Freddy's in 5th grade, was like, you have to watch this. And then I saw Matthew Lillard, and then I saw PETA, and I was like, well, okay, I'm watching it. And then I saw, what's her face from You. I don't know her name. Beck. That was her name in You. She was also in Once Upon a Time, and that's my favorite television show, so I'll always know her as Anna of Arendelle. But anyways, it was a fairly good movie. I wouldn't say it was scary. I don't think I'll have nightmares about it, or at least not nightmares because of the movie. Like, just the animatronics are creepy, okay? They're scary. It's as simple as that. So, I don't think I'll have nightmares about it, which means it wasn't scary. I don't know what to tell you. I get nightmares extremely easily. I can't watch horror movies because I will have nightmares, and I hate it. So, I'm pretty sure I won't have nightmares tonight, which means it wasn't super scary. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I would say it was pretty good. Also, the cameo of, I'm pretty sure his name is Matt Pat. I'm pretty sure he's the game theory dude. I told you, I wasn't that deep into it, and I don't watch gaming YouTube. Like, I am not a gaming YouTuber person. But, pretty sure it was Matt Pat, and he had the cameo, and that was pretty cool. I do agree that, I remember Markiplier playing a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's. I remember him enough, because I couldn't play the game myself because I got too scared, so sometimes I'd watch him play it for me. So I would either play it or watch him play it. So I remember Markiplier playing it. So it's too bad that I remember reading little bits and pieces about why he couldn't be in the movie. But it would have been cool if he had been able to make a cameo like Matt Pat did. I'm pretty sure that dude's name is Matt Pat. Pretty sure. He was the waiter in the diner with the evil aunt. So anyways, those are my thoughts. Comment down below how you liked the movie. And yeah, have a good day or night.